Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Glacial Geek Battle Report. I am Phil, the Glacial Geek, coming to you from Tier 1 Cards and Games in Anchorage, Alaska, where I'll be fighting a 1,500-point Purge the Alien battle between my Dark Angels and Kurt's Space Wolves. So the story goes that the Dark Angels heard rumors that the Wolfen had been sighted on a planet. When they arrived, there were certainly a force of Space Wolves who were none too pleased to see the Dark Angels. So the Dark Angels sent in the Raven Wing and the Death Wing to go see if they could find these chaos tainted Space Wolves and take them in or put them down. And the Space Wolves were not going to let that happen. So that's the story that we've got going on here. Before we go any further, let's show you the two armies that will be fighting today and the psychic powers. So for the Dark Angels, we will be running a Deathwing Redemption Force and a Ravenwing Strike Force. Leading off the Deathwing Redemption Force, we have an Interrogator, Chaplain, and Terminator armor. We have a 5-man Deathwing Knight squad. We have a 5-man Terminator squad with a Cyclone missile launcher, and the Sergeant has a Thunderhammer Storm Shield. We have a 5-man Terminator squad with an assault cannon. We have another 5-man Terminator squad with an assault cannon. Then for the Ravenwing Strike Force, we have a level 1 Librarian on a bike. We have a 5-man Ravenwing Bike Squadron with 2 plasma guns. We have a Land Speeder with a Heavy Flamer. And last but not least, we have a 4-man Ravenwing Black Knight Squadron. So for the Space Wolves, he'll be running a combined arms detachment. Leading it off, we have a Wolf Lord Scold Greypelt. We have a 10-man Bloodclaw squad with a Power Fist, a Flamer, and a Wolf Guard Pack Leader with a Power Fist and a Plasma Pistol. We have a 10-man Grey Hunter squad with 2 plasma guns, a plasma pistol, and the Wolf Guard Pack Leader has a Power Axe. We have another 10-man Grey Hunter squad with 2 plasma guns, a plasma pistol, and the Wolf Pack Leader with a Power Axe. We have another 10-man Grey Hunter squad with 2 plasma guns, a plasma pistol, and the Wolfpack Leader has a Power Axe. We have another 10-man Grey Hunter squad with 2 Melta-Guns, a plasma pistol, and the Wolfpack Leader has a Power Fist. We have another 10-man Grey Hunter squad with 2 Melta-Guns, a plasma pistol, and the Wolfpack Leader has a Power Fist. Alright, so for the psychic powers for the Dark Angels, I rolled on Interomancy, so I have Mind Worm, and then I rolled and got Righteous Repugnance. Alright, so those are the armies and the psychic powers. Here's the deployment. I've got my Black Knights with my Librarian over here. I've got my Bikers in the middle here, and I've got my Land Speeder over on the side here, and these guys are all in reserve as per the detachment rules. Over here for the Space Wolves, we got Grey Hunters. We got Grey Hunters. We got more Grey Hunters. We got some Blood Claws with Skull attached to them. And then we've got more Grey Hunters and more Grey Hunters. 61 power armor dudes trudging across. This is going to be crazy cool. I'm excited about this. So anyway, as of right now, the Dark Angels are going to go first unless the Space Wolves can seize the initiative. Oh, he's just going to let me go first. That's an interesting tactic. Let's see how that goes. So we'll come back to you after movement phase for Dark Angels here on turn 1. All right, movement phase here for the Dark Angels. These guys shot up. These guys shot up. And he kind of just shuffled up a bit. I'm trying to hold him so if, you know, a disaster strikes and all my guys die, at least he'll be around so my other guys can come in. So that's movement phase here for Dark Angels on turn 1. So we'll come back to you with the shooting phase, because I'm not going to do any psychic powers. I don't think any of my guys are, none of the powers are going to be good for right now. So we'll come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, shooting phase, we're going to start out over here. This squad's going to fire into this squad of Grey Hunters. So we've got 4 Plasma Talon shots and 1 Bolter shot coming in, hitting on 3s. Twin linked. Okay, all hits. So we've got the greens are going to be wounding on 2s. Black is going to be wounding on 4s. All right, so we've got 4 AP2 shots. Oh, do you want to see if there's night fight? I forgot to do that. Yeah, on a 3-up, it's night fight.
It's not 4-up?
Oh, 4-up, sorry, 4-up. So we got night fight. So he's got a 6-up cover save.
That is the...
that's going to be if you're in it. It
doesn't block the line of sight from the 25%. I don't know.
I don't think so. Not with the. I never used to play with the craters like that. I do it there and there. So, but we got this. So 4 6+ saves. Oh no! So 4 guys dead. All right. All right. This squad here is going to fire onto the Blood Claws there. So I've got 2 plasma gun shots, which are going to be the green ones, and 3 twin link bolter shots, which are going to be the black ones. So hitting on 3s. Oh, okay. These are twin linked. All right, so that one at least hits, but this is a gets hot, 3+. Good, okay. And that did not hit. So we got 2 bolter shots hit, wounded on 4s. We got 2 wounds, 2 3-up saves. Ooh, both good. All right. That's actually going to be it for the shooting phase, and I've got no one that can charge, so we'll just come back to you after movement phase for the Space Wolves on turn 1. All right, movement phase for the Space Wolves here on turn 1. These guys moved up this way. They passed their leadership test at the end of the shooting phase last time. These guys moved up 5 inches coming out of dangerous terrain. These guys moved up. These guys moved up 6 inches coming out of dangerous terrain. These guys moved 3 inches. They moved 6. And that's the movement phase there for the Space Wolves. So everybody's moving forward to run right into the face of the Dark Angels. So we'll come back to you with a shooting phase here on turn 1. All right, so these guys are going to fire into these guys. We're going to start off with a crack grenade that he's going to throw. Hitting on a 3, miss. And then we've got
plasma pistol.
That's in range, so hitting on a 3, that's a hit. Wounding on a 2, that's a wound. They jinked, so 2-up jinx save. He's good. And now the bolt pistols are going to be firing into here, hitting on 3s. All right, wounded on 5s, got 1 wound, 2-up jinx save. He's good. Now these guys are going to fire into them. So the 1 melt is in range here, hitting on a 3. Oh, nope, that's a miss. All right, so now these guys are going to fire into here. So we're going to go with the plasma pistol, hitting on a 3. Nope. And then we've got a bunch of bolter shots coming in here, hitting on 3s. All right, not bad shooting. And then wounding on 5s. All right, so we got 2 wounds, 2 2-up saves. They're good. And now these guys are going to be shooting into them. They're going to jink. Here comes a plasma pistol from the Wolf Lord, hitting on a 2. That's a hit. Wounded on a 2. That's a wound. 3-up jink save. He's good. And now we got the plasma pistol from the regular guy, hitting on a 3. That's a hit. Wounded on a 2. That's a wound. 3-up. He's good. All right, now these are going to be the bolt pistols going into them.
Oh, you know, one grenade.
Oh, 1 grenade.
1 crack grenade.
Hitting on a 3. That's a hit.
Or 4.
That's a wound. 3-up jink save. He's good. And now we've got bolt pistols coming in, hitting on 4s because they're blood claws. All right. Got 2. Wounding on 5s. We got 1. 3-up jink save. He's good. Now these guys are going to fire into here. So we've got 2 melta guns, hitting on 3s, both hits. Wounding on 2s. Those are both wounds. 3-up jink save. Okay, made 1. And then re-roll. Oh, 1 guy did. Now the plasma pistol's going to fire, hitting on a 3, wounded on a 2. That's a wound. 3-up jink save. He's good. Now we've got crack grenade, hitting on a 3, wounded on a not a 1. There we go. And now we've got.
They're going to try to charge, so that'll be.
Oh, so now we're going to have a bunch of pistols coming in. We'll come back to you with that. Now we've got 6 pistols going in, hitting on 3s. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Ooh, there's one over here. Sorry. 4 hits. Wounded on 5s. He's got 2 wounds. 2 3-up jink saves. Re-roll. Oh, another guy did. All right, these guys are going to fire into them. These are the 2 plasma shots, hitting on 3s, wounded on 2s. We got 1 wound, 3-up jink save, re-rollable. Good. And now we've got
7 bolters.
7 bolter shots coming in here, hitting on 3s. All right, wounding on 5s. Got 1 wound, 3-up jink save, re-rollable. He's good. All right, these guys are going to fire into them. We've got the 2 plasma guns coming in, hitting on 3s, wounded on 2s. We got 2 wounds.
Plasma's shooting good tonight.
Those are really shooting good tonight. I would have blown myself up by this point. 3+ jink saves. Okay, made 1. 3+ jink save. He's good. Now we've got 7 bolter shots coming in, hitting on 3s. Ooh, pretty good shooting there, Tix.
I like that.
Yeah, and wounded on 5s. We got 1, 2. 2 3-up jink saves. Got them both. Yeah. All right, that's it for shooting phase. These guys passed their leadership test, and now we're going to go into the charges. So who do you want to start with the charge here?
We'll start with them first.
All right, these guys are going to charge into them. So we're going to fire Overwatch. I've got 2 rapid-firing plasma guns, and I got 1 rapid-firing bolter. So that's going to be the black is the bolter. Hitting on 6s because they jinked. Okay, got these are twin linked. Nope. All right, so we've got the 1 plasma hit, wounded on a 2. That's a wound. Still first. Yeah, but it's still the first turn. So we've got 6 up. Night fight save.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, he's still dead. Okay. So then you want to roll your charge distance. See if they get in. Oh. No, they are not going to make it in. All right. Now these guys are going to charge into them. Ooh, they're not going to make it either. All right, so that's it for the charges there. So that's the end of the first turn. So we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Dark Angels here on turn 2. All right, movement phase for the Dark Angels. These guys shot up. These guys came in. These guys came in. All passed their. There was one guy who failed dangerous terrain test, but he passed his armor save. These guys dropped in. These guys shot up. These guys dropped in, and this guy shot up. So that's movement phase for Dark Angels here on turn 2. We'll come back to you with the shooting or psychic phase here on turn 2. All right, psychic phase. I rolled a 4, leaving with 5 dice. My opponent with 4 dice. So he's going to cast Righteous Repugnance on him and his squad there. So it's a warp charge 1. So I need 1. All right, it goes off with 3. Do you want to? That's all my dice. So may as well try to deny it. 3 6s? No. It's not going to happen. He's even those 2. So, all right. So it goes off. They are righteously repugned. All right. So shooting phase here on turn 2. These guys are going to fire into that squad there. So I've got 8 plasma talon shots and 2 bolter shots. Hitting on 3s. Twin linked. All right. All hits, which is pretty good. Greens are going to be wounding on 2s. Blacks are wounding on 4s. Alrighty. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 AP2 shots, and we've got 1.
Which one do you want me to do first?
Armor save. Do the armor save first. Oh no! One guy goes down from that bolter, and then we've got 7 AP2 shots. Are they going to go to ground?
Yeah.
All right, they're going to go to ground. So 7, 6 pluses. Nope. So they are gone. All right, that's actually first blood, surprisingly. All right, so we'll keep on moving on. All right, this squad here ran because of the formation that when they arrive in deep strike, they can run and shoot the same phase. So they ran, only got like 2 inches, and then they're going to shoot into this squad over here. So we've got 8 Stormbolter shots and 2 crack missile shots, hitting on 3s, twin linked here on the first turn when they arrive in deep strike because of Vengeful Strike. Okay, good thing too. That's quite a few 1s, 3s. Alrighty. So the greens are going to be wounding on 4s. The blacks are going to be wounding on 2s. All right, so we got 2 AP3 shots, and we've got 2 armor saves. So do the armor saves first. All right, 1 guy dies from that, and then you've got 2 AP3 shots. So, yep. So, all right, so he's just going to take the 2. All right, moving on. All right, this squad here is going to fire into the Blood Claws. We've got 2 rapid-firing bolters, which are going to be the greens, and then the black, or rapid-firing plasma guns. Going to be the greens, and the black is going to be the bolter. Hitting on 3s. Okay, twin linked on the bolters. Okay, wounding on 2s and 3s, 2s and 4s. Okay, nothing from there. We got 2 AP2 shots.
5 up cover?
Well, they're shooting into.
No, if you get covered to one guy, the whole unit gets covered. So you're shooting through your guy.
Okay, sure. So we'll 5 up cover. All right, so 1 goes down. All right, so now these guys are going to fire into that squad over there. I've got 8 Stormbolter shots and 4 assault cannon shots, hitting on 3s. Rerolling because of Vengeful Strike. First turn in from Deep Strike. Hitting on 3s. Okay. So now the blacks are going to be wounding on 2s, and 6s are rending, and then greens are wounding on 4s. All right, so no rendings. And so we've got 7 3+ armor saves. All right, so one guy goes down. All right. And now these guys are going to fire into that squad there. Hitting on 3s. Twin link first turn in. All right. Wounding on 2s and 4s. All right, so we got 2 rending. And 5 armor saves. So 2 guys are dead.
Which one do you want first?
Let's do the armor saves. So we got 5 armor saves.
Oh, black is the armor?
Because these are rending, so those are going to be they go through your armor, but these ones are going to be armor saves. So we got 5 armor saves. Ooh, so 3 guys go down from that, and then just 2 guys are rending. So 2 guys go down. So, all right, moving on. And then he's going to fire his Stormbolter into these guys. So hitting on, he's interrogator chaplain, so hitting on 2s. All right, 2 hits, wounded on 4s, 2 wounds, so 2 3-ups. Ooh, 1 guy goes down. All right, and that's going to be it for the shooting phase here. So now we'll... Oh, he's going to look out, sir, for that one. That sounds good. Nope. All right. So that's it for the shooting phase. I think I'm not going to charge this turn, so we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Space Wolves here on turn 2. All right, movement phase for the Space Wolves. These guys moved up here towards the Terminator squad. These guys moved up this way towards my bike squad. These guys moved up towards the Terminator squad. These guys all moved up this way towards the Terminator squad. So there's like 3 different squads there looking at my Terminators there. Not looking good for those guys. And that's it for the movement phase there. So we will come back to you with the shooting phase here on turn 2. All right, these guys are going to fire into here. So the flamer is actually going to hit. Oh no, he's targeting them. I'm sorry. He's going to be shooting at them. So he's going to flame into these guys. This one shot's the one to go against the Terminator there. So it doesn't hurt him. And then we've got 3 guys on these ones. We've got nothing there. Oh, that one's cocked. That was one of those guys that cocked. Yeah, rolling again. All right, so that's a wound. 3-up armor save. He's good. All right, and then we got a crack grenade coming in at them. 4-up. That's it.
3-up.
And 3-up. Nope.
Got the Wolf Lord's plasma pistol.
And now the Wolf Lord's plasma pistol. That's a hit. That's a wound. They were jinking. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. So 4-up jink save. He's good.
Wolf Guard plasma pistol.
Plasma pistol for the Wolf Guard. Nope. No wound.
And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
All right. Now we've got 7.
Using 4s.
Hitting on 4s. These are pistols, so yeah. Wounding on 5s. Got 1. Do the jink save. 4-up, he's good. All right, so that's the shooting from that squad, right? Cool. Yep. This squad here is going to fire into them, so we got the 2 meltas coming in, hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s. We got 2 wounds, 2 5-up invul saves. Nope, so that's 2 guys dead. Now the plasma pistol is going to fire in, hitting on a 3. That's a hit, wounding on a 2. That's a wound, 5-up invul save. Nope, wouldn't even have made his armor save on that one. And now crack grenade is going to come in, hitting on a 3. Wounding on a, that's a wound, wounding on a 3. So 2-up armor save, he's good. And now 2 pistols coming in, so hitting on 3s, wounding on a 4, sorry. 2+ armor save, he's good. All right, so this squad here is going to fire into these guys. We've got 2 meltas coming in, hitting on 3s, wounding on a 2, 5-up invul save. He's good.
Plasma pistol.
All right, 2 plasma pistol, hitting on a 3, that's a hit. Wounding on a 2, that's a wound. 5-up invul save. He's good. Okay, these guys know how to make invul save. Crack grenade, hitting on a 3, wounding on a 2. Oop. No. And then we've got.
Dice, if you don't mind.
Yeah. We'll come back to you with the bolter shots. And now we've got 4 bolt pistols coming into them, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. Got 1 wound, 2+ armor save. Good. Now this squad here is going to fire into them. Plasma pistol, hitting on a 3, wounding on a 2. That's a wound. 5+ invul save. He's good. Oh wow, these guys are really on fire. Crack grenade coming in, hitting on, wounding on 2. That's a wound. 2+ armor save. He's good. Now we got 8 bolt pistol shots coming in, hitting on 3s. Alrighty, not bad shooting there. wounding on 4s. All right, so we've got 3 wounds, 3 2+ armor saves. They're good. Now over here, plasma pistol is going to fire into them, hitting on a 3, wounding on a 2, 5-up invul save. No, finally one goes down. Crack grenade, hitting on a 3, wounding on a 2, 2+ armor save. Good.
3 bolt pistols.
And 3 bolt pistol shots, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. Got 1 wound, 2+ armor save. He's good. All right, that's it for shooting phase. So now moving on to the assault phase. These guys are going to assault them. So I've got bolt pistol and cyclone missile launcher hitting on 5s. Okay, nothing there. All right, do you want to roll your charge distance? Oh, they will not. I don't think they're going to make that. We'll have to find out. They actually just made it. I mean, it was like a hair's width away, like a hair's one way or the other. So we rolled it off, and we decided that on the roll off, 4+ makes it in, 4+ comes up. So they are in, just barely, but they are in. All right. All right, these guys here are going to be charging into my bikers. So I'm going to be overwatching, rapid firing plasma guns, and rapid firing bolter, which is going to be twin linked. Hitting on 6s because they jinked. Ooh, got some. That was here. So this is a twin linked. Nope. So we got wounding on a 2, wounding on a 4. Okay, so we just got 1 AP2 shot in there. Yeah, so this one guy did. So, and now roll the distance. I mean, they're going to be in. Yeah, they're in. All right, so moving on. All right, so over here, we're going to start with the middle squad there is going to charge into these guys. So I'm going to roll Overwatch. I've got 3 storm bolters and 1 assault cannon, hitting on 5s and 6s. Alrighty, I got a couple hits in there. All right, wounding on 4s and 2s. Oh, so you got 2 3+ armor saves. They make both of them. All right, and then the roll the distance. Oh,
I think I just made that one.
I think he just made that one.
That actually was good.
Yeah, that was just in. These guys would not have made
I
it.
actually like that because I didn't block all my other
That's
guys.
true. They're not going to block them. Nice. There we go. All right, so we'll move them in and keep going on. All right, these guys are going to go there to charge. And they are in. Barely, but they're in. And then we'll just throw the other guys here while they're at it. Oh, they will not be in because it's -2.
Yep, they're out.
Yep, they're out. So just those 2 squads will be in there. All right, so we'll move them in and then we'll come back to you with the fight sub phase. All right, these guys are going to, we're going to go, if you start over here with the fight sub phase. So these guys are going to go first. These are going to be hitting on 4s. Alrighty. All right, he has 3 attacks each from each of those guys on the charge there. And then we've got wounding on 4s. That's a cocked right there. All right, so we got 3 wounds, 3 2-up armor saves, and you make them all. All right, so then attacking back, they've each got 2 base. So these are going to be hitting on 4s. All right, so 3, wounding on, squishing on 2s. All right, so we got 2 guys squished. And then leadership test on them, -2. Just to see if they are be locked in combat. 7.
So that would be a
Fail.
Check my
All right.
range.
He's within 12 inches of his warlord. His warlord trait, he gets to re-roll it. So there we go. It actually came in useful. And they made it. See? There we go. He was worried that his warlord trait was going to be useless, but I knew it was going to come in handy. All right, so they are locked in combat. All right, so we're going to move over here to this combat. So he challenged, and I accepted with my sergeant there. So his wolf lord's going to go first. Base 4, +1 for the charge, +1 for extra close combat weapon. Weapon skill 6, so hitting on 3s. All right, that's cocked. Yeah, cool.
And wounding on 4s.
And wounding on 4s because he's strength 5, AP 3. All right, so they're all dead. That whole squad just got wiped. Womp womp. All right, so we're gonna go over here. So he challenged with his wolf pack leader there against my guys. So my sergeant. We're just gonna roll his first because he's got the power sword. So he's gonna be going at the same time as the other guys. But I think in that challenge he might have an unwieldy weapon. So if I kill him, kill him. So here we go. Hitting on 4s. Got 1. Wounding on a 4. No, man. All right, so we'll come back to you with the rest of the the initiative 4 attacks.
All
right, so now we've got initiative step 4 here. We've got his Grey Hunters are going to be coming in, the ones without the axe and power fist. So there's 48 shots coming in, hitting on 4s. We'll figure these out and come back to you with the results. All right, now they will be wounding on 4s. There's still a whole lot of them left. All right, so we'll figure these ones out and come back to you with the results. Okay, so it ended up being 10 wounds onto them. So I've got 10 2+ armor saves. Can I make it and defeat the odds? Yes, I can! Woo! That's how you do it with Terminator armor. All right, and we'll come back to you with initiative step 1. All right, we're gonna go with these guys first. So we're gonna go with the power fist guy. He's got 3 attacks coming in, hitting on 4s, wounding on a 2. All right, AP 2, so 5+ invul save. Yeah, and then you got your power axe going into my sergeant there. So hitting on 4s. Ooh, 1 hit. Wounding on 3. That's a wounded on a 3 because it's strength +1. So looking for a 5+ invul or he's dead. Oh yeah, these guys have been making invul saves all over the place. All right, so now onto my power fist guys. I've got 3 power fist guys here.
Say which squad you're going against.
Oh yeah, which squad we're gonna go against? I'm gonna go against the one with these guys, so the ones with the axe over there. So I've got 3 power fist guys.
He has to go here.
Oh, he does have to go there because he's in the base. All right, so we're gonna go with that guy. This guy has to go over there, and then these guys are gonna go over here. So this guy's hitting on 4s, 2 hits, wounding on 2s. Oh, 1 dead. And then these guys are gonna go against the other squad over there. So hitting on 4s. Oh, come on. Oops. Wounding on a 2. That's a wound. So one of them is dead. So your guys lost by 2 in that combat. So leadership for the first one. Ooh, that's a fail, but re-roll because he's within 12. 7 is still a...
7, 8.
Oh, because he's 9. Leadership 9 because these guys are there. The other guys are good. All right, so they passed their leadership test. All right, that's it for the assault phase here. So we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Dark Angels on turn 3. All right, movement phase for Dark Angels here on turn 3. These guys shot up this way. These guys moved up this way through cover there. These guys are locked in combat. These guys are conga line in there, so they didn't have to do it. So we moved up 6 inches. This guy shot up 6 inches over here. So that's it for movement phase here for Dark Angels. Moving on to the Psychic phase. I rolled a 2, leaving me with 3 dice. My opponent with 2 dice. I'm going to cast Righteous Repugnance on those guys again. Needing a 1. Goes off with 1. And it goes off. All right, so they are righteously repugned again. All right, so we'll come back to you with the shooting phase here on turn 3. All right, starting off the shooting phase, these guys are going to fire into the Blood Claw squad here. So I've got 4 rapid firing Plasma Talons and rapid firing Bolter, all hitting on 3s. Twin linked. All right, so those are all hits. Twin linked. Oh, ugh. These are gets hots rolls, so 3+ armor saves. 1 guy will be dead, but the other guys lost a guy there to that. But then these guys are going to be hitting. Greens are wounding on 2s. Blacks are wounding on 4s. Alrighty. So we've got 5 AP2 shots and 1 AP doesn't matter shot. So let's do the armor save first. So 3+. He's good. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And look out, sir, on that.
No, I'm gonna take on his 4-up invul.
All right, taking on his 4-up invul. He's good. All right. Moving on. All right, this squad here is going to fire into his other squad that didn't make it into combat over there. So I've got 4 storm bolters and 1 assault cannon hitting on 3s. Alrighty.
1,500 points of tactical plus.
Wounding on 4s and 2s.
How's it working?
All right, so we got 1 rending. We got 1 rending, and we've got
48 attacks on that charge.
6 armor saves.
10 armor saves.
So why don't we do the 6 armor saves first, and then we've got 1 rending shot. All right, 6 armor saves. All good. Wow, and then the 1 rending, so 1 guy just dies. All right. He's got to look out, sir, from that one. No. So he's dead. All righty. So I think that might be it for the shooting phase. So I think I've got a run that I'm going to make, but that's boring to watch. So we'll come back to you with the assault phase. All right, so this squad here is going to charge into that squad there. So we've got rapid fire plasma hitting on 6. Oh, gets one. Wounds on a 2. 5 up invul. No, so one guy will be dead. And then plasma pistol. Nope. And crack grenade. Nope.
Pistol.
Bolt pistol.
It's not a good.
No. So this guy is dead. So now let's roll and see if they can get into their charge. Yeah, they will be in 11 inches. All right, so we'll come back to you with the fight sub phase. All right, we're gonna start the fight sub phase over here. So these guys, he's got 8 attacks coming in here, hitting on 4s. Alrighty, so we got 4 hits, wounding on 4s. We got 3 wounds, 3 2-up armor saves. He's good. Then my guys are going to attack back. 2 base each, hitting on 4s. All right, 2 hits, wounding on 2s, 1 dead. So I win that by 1. Roll leadership. 6, they're good. All right, so now we're going to go over here. He's got counter charge, so he's going to have 12 shots coming in on me, hitting on 4s. Oh, wow, just the 1. Wounding on a 4. Nope. And then at the same time, I'll do my sergeant there. So he's going to be hitting on 4s. 1 hit. Wounding on 4. Nope. And then we've got my other guys coming in there. So 2 base plus 1 for the charge each on them. Hitting on 4s. Okay, wow, we did not do well this round of combat. And wounded on 2s. All right, so 2 guys dead. All right, and then you want to roll leadership -2.
6.
Nope. That's a fail, but he's within 12 inches of the warlord. That's still a fail. Initiative 3. All right, so I caught them, so they're just going to be locked in combat. All right. All right, now we're on to this big brawl in the middle here. So we're going to go with the challenge first with my guy. So he's got 2 base attacks, hitting on 4s. Oh, 2 hits, wounding on 4s. AP3, so his wolf pack leader is dead. All right, so we have 28 shots coming in from his gray hunters here. Hitting on 4s. All right, we'll figure these ones out and come back to you with the results. All right, quite a few hits here. Wounding on 4s. All right, we'll come back to you with the results of these. All right, it was 11 wounds. So 11 2+s. Can they make it all again and be the heroes that they really need them to be? Oh, no, they are.
They're gone.
They are gone. They are not the heroes they need. They're barely even fools with Terminator armor. Apparently they forgot to lock all the latches, and then it just fell off as they start getting beaten by all those wolves. Yeah, that's what it is. To make up for all those invuls they made, they had to fail a whole bunch of 2+ armor saves. So yeah, 5 1s on 11 rolls. Okay, fair enough. So they are dead. All right, that's the end of the Dark Angel's turn here on turn 3. So we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Space Wolves on turn 3. All right, movement phase for the Space Wolves. These guys moved up this way. These guys moved up this way. These guys moved around the combat there, looking onto my speeder over there. And the other guys are locked in combat. So we'll come back to you, that's the movement phase, so we'll come back to you with the shooting phase here on turn 3. Starting out the shooting phase, this squad is going to fire into my land speeder, who is going to jink. So
We got 3 bolters rapid fire.
we got 3 rapid firing bolters. Hitting on 3s, glancing on 6s.
On 6s.
Nope. Oh, 1 6 there. 4-up jink save. He's good.
Crack grenade.
Crack grenade going in here. Nope, that's a miss.
Plasma pistol.
Plasma pistol. That's a hit. You need a 3 to glance. That's a pen. 4-up jink save. He's good.
2 rapid fire.
And then 2 rapid firing.
Separately, so I know who gets.
Okay, sure. Rolling separately, rapid firing plasma guns. Oh, they're both getting hot.
And they are. One's dead.
One's dead, but there's 2 hits there. So 2 hits. Glancing on 3s. So we got 1 pen. 4-up jink save. He's good. Oh yeah, super land speeder. Woo! All right, this squad here is going to fire into the bikers. They're going to jink. So here's the crack grenade, hitting on a 3. Oh, hitting on a 4, sorry. And now 2 bolt pistols. 1 gets hot. Oh, bolt pistol. Sorry, not
Plasma pistol with the Wolf.
plasma pistol with the Wolf Guard. It's on a 3. Wounds on a 2. All right, 3-up jinx save. Rerollable. He's good.
Wolf Lord.
Wolf Lord. Bolt pistol. Plasma. Sorry. That's a wound. 3-up jinx save. He's good. All right, so now we're going to move on to the other squad there that's going to fire into them. So we've got 2 Meltaguns hitting on 3s, wounding on 2, 3-up jinx save, rerollable. He's good. Crack grenade. No, it's a miss. And then we've got 4 bolt pistols coming in, hitting on 3s, wounding on 5s. Got 1 wound, 3-up jinx save. He's good. And I think that might be it for the shooting phase. So we're going to come back to you with the charges here. All right, the assault phase. This squad here is going to charge into my bikers. They're going to overwatch. So I've got 3 rapid-firing plasma talons, 1 rapid-firing bolt gun, all twin-linked, hitting on 6s because they jinked. Alrighty, twin-linked. Okay. Oh, 3 gets hots though. Oh, this is not good. 3 pluses. Oh, 1 guy's dead. So, but these 3 hit. So we've got wounded on 4 and 2. All right, so there's 2 AP2 shots. The 2 guys are dead. And then I lost 1 guy here. So, all right, we'll come back to you with the charge. So here comes the charge from that squad to there. And they don't make it, I don't think. Not 4 inches. Nope, not enough to get it in. All right, then this squad's going to charge into them over there. And they will be in. So we'll move them in, and then we'll come back to you with the fight sub phase. All right, so we're going to go over here. His Scold challenge, the Grey Pelt. This is challenge here. So I accepted with my Librarian. He's got 6 attacks here on the charge, hitting on 3s. All right, so 3 hits. Wounding on 4s because he's strength 5. Oh, no, 3. They're all dead. Oh, no, 2 wounds on him, so 1 guy's still alive. 1 guy's still alive. All right. All right, so initiative step 4 here. We're going to go with my guy first. He's got 2 base plus 1 for extra close combat weapon. He'll be hitting on majority. He's going to be hitting on 4s.
What's your weapon skill?
I think it's 4. So, yeah.
Majority is 3 for me. So
oh, majority is 3. So I hit on 3s. Oh, okay. Hey, I'll take that. So 2 hits. Strength plus 1. So wounding on 3s. 6s are rending. Okay, so I got 1 rending shot. So 1 guy is just dead. And then we'll come back to you with his attacks. All right, so now we've got 8 attacks coming in here on initiative 4. Hitting on 4s. All right, wounding on 5s. Oh, nothing. But now we've got the Power Fist dude coming in here. So he's got 3 Power Fist attacks. Hitting on 3s. Oh, no. So I lost combat, and I'm no longer fearless there. But I've got stubborn, so I'm full. I've got my full leadership. So let's see. 8. So he is good. All right, so they will be locked in combat. Moving on. All right, now we're going to move on to this assault here. So we've got hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s. That's 2 wounds. 2 plus armor saves. Oh, 1 of them dies. Okay. All right, then my guy gets to attack back. He's got 2 attacks hitting on 4s. We got 1 hit, wounding on 2. Yeah, it's a squished. So that is a tie combat. All right, so now we're going to go over here. He's got his 4 attacks coming in, hitting on 4s, wounding on 4. That's a wound. 2 plus armor save. He's good. Then I'll do my sergeant. He's got 2 attacks hitting on 4s, wounding on 4. AP3, so 1 guy is dead. And then I've got 6 attacks coming in from my Power Fist guys, hitting on 4s, squishing on 2s. All right, so he is dead. All right, so they will consolidate, and that will be the end of the Space Wolf turn there. So we will come back to you after movement phase for the Dark Angels on turn 4. All right, so movement phase with Dark Angels. These guys moved up here. He's locked in combat. These guys got moved up here, so they're right on looking on those guys, and he shot over that way. So that's it for movement phase. I've got no more psyker since he killed him, so we'll come back to you with the shooting phase here on turn 4. All right, shooting phase, we're gonna start over here. These guys are gonna shoot into those guys. Got 3 storm bolters and an assault cannon, hitting on 3s. Okay, not bad. Wounding on 4s on the green, 2s on the black, 6s are rending on the black. All right, so we got 1 rending, and we've got 5 armor saves. So let's do the 5 armor saves first. So 3 pluses. Oh, make them all. Nice. So just 1 guy dies. Boom. Okay. All right, that's it for shooting phase. So these guys are going to charge into those guys. So we got plasma gun. Nope. Pistol. Plasma pistol. That does hit. Wounded on a 2. That's a wound. 5 up invul. No. This 1 guy's dead. And then we've got, yep, so that guy's dead.
Crack grenade.
The crack grenade. Nope. So 1, 2 guys firing in here.
3.
Oh, 3 guys firing in. On 6s. We got 1. A 4. That's a wound. Whoop, 2 plus armor. He's good. So then their charge distance. Whoa, sorry. Come back here. Yeah, they are in. All right, so we will move them in and keep moving on. And now these guys are going to charge into this combat over here. They are in. All right, so we'll move them in and then we'll come back to you with the fight sub phase. All right, so we're going to start over here. We're going to start with my interrogator chaplain. He's got 3 base attacks, plus 1 for the charge. The average weapon skill there is 3, so he's going to be hitting on 3s. Re-rolling because of first round of combat because of Zealot. Okay, so 3 hits, strength plus 2 for the Crozi's Arcanum. So wounding on 2s, AP 4, so that's 3 armor saves. And they makes them all. Very nice. All right, we'll come back to you with Great Pelts. He's got 5 attacks coming in here. Onto the biker there.
Finish him off. Hopefully.
Yeah, probably. So hitting on 4, or hitting on, yeah. He's 4 wounds. Yeah, so he is dead. My biker guy is dead. So then we'll come back to you with initiative step 4. Our initiative step 4, his gray hunters are going to be attacking, Blood Claws, sorry. Blood Claws are going to be attacking back. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 5s, actually, because average toughness there is 5, so nothing. And then my knights are going to attack back. So the greens are going to be the guys with the maces. So they are 2 base plus 1 for the charge. The Knight Master with the flail of the Unforgiven is going to be 3 base plus 1 for the charge. Those are going to be blacks. So they're all going to be hitting on 3s, re-rolling because of first round of combat. All right, first round of combat. Re-roll. All right, so the blacks are, everything's going to be wounding on 2s here. Everything's AP 3, so this is going to be kind of brutal. So 2s. All righty. This is cocked. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10. So we got 3 that just go through.
7 left?
7 left onto 7 4 plus.
He's got a 2 up armor save.
Oh, he's got a 2 up armor save. Okay. So 7 2 pluses. And he fails 2.
Got 1 wound left.
He's got 1 wound left. Alrighty. So that fight, is he fearless? Nope. Alright, but so do you want to see?
So I lost 2. 5,
Lost
you're 1.
3. Oh, 5 1. Yeah. 5 10. Yeah, probably at a 10. Yeah, he made it. All right. So he is locked in combat. All right. So we'll come back to you with the next fight. Now we're gonna go over to here to this fight over here. So he's got 4 attacks coming in, hitting on 4s. All right. 2 hits, wounding on 4s. Got 1 wound. 2 plus armor save. No, he's dead.
Oh, actually.
Womp, womp, womp. All right, so we're going to go over to this fight over here. So my sergeant, he's going to go initiative step 4. He's got 3 attacks, hitting on 4s. Okay, wounding on 4s. Okay, so that's going to be 3 dead because that's AP 3. But they'll get to hit back because it's initiative step 4. So how many attacks you got coming in here?
6 times 3, 18.
18 shots are coming back in here because he's got counter charge. Hitting on 4s. Oof, that was a little rough there. There's 1 more in there. Yep. Wounding on 4s. So we've got 3 wounds. 3, 2+ armor saves. They are good. All right, and then we'll go to my other 2 guys with the power fists. So they've got 2 base +1 for the charge each, hitting on 4s. Alrighty, wounding on 2s. All right, so 2 dead. And then lost combat there by 5. So do you want to roll his leadership? He's a 3. Fails. Initiative test. I got him. So he's just locked in combat because he's a space marine. All right. So that's actually the end of the Dark Angel's turn here on turn 4. So we're going to come back to you after movement phase for the Space Wolves on turn 4. All right. Movement phase. These guys moved over this way. These guys moved over this way and actually ran. And everyone else is locked in combat. So we're going to start over here. So there's one of the guys here is attacking, hitting on 4s. Nope. 2 misses. So we'll go with my sergeant. 2 attacks hitting on 4s. Nope. And then I've got the 2 other guys with power fists, hitting on 4s, wounded on 2s. He's dead. All right, so those guys will consolidate, and then we'll move on. All right, so we're going over here. So we're going to start with Gray Pelt over here, and he challenged, so I accepted with my Knight Master. So he's going to be hitting on 4s. Oh, hitting on 3s. I forgot. Weapon skill 6. All right. Strength 5. They're actually toughness. He's actually. Oh no, because he's only touching 1 because it's a challenge. Ah, okay. Yep. So yep, looking for 3s. All right. So we got 3. 3 2-ups. Oh, and the Knight Master goes down. Boom. All right, so then we'll go to my go my Interrogator Chaplain. He's going to be hitting on weapon skill 5, so hitting on 4s. All right, no reroll this turn. Wounding on 2s because it's strength +2. Okay, so you got 1, 2 up. He's good. Then we've got my my other knights there, so they are 2 base. So we've got 8 attacks coming in, hitting on 4s. It's cocked. Okay. Wounding on 2s. So 4 wounds. 4 2-ups. No, he is dead. All right, so they will consolidate, and then that'll be the end of the Space Wolf turn. So we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Dark Angels on turn 5. All right, movement phase for the Dark Angels on turn 5. These guys moved up, so they're 1 inch away from those guys. These guys moved up, so they're 1 inch away from these guys. And he shot up so that he can get some flamer shots on there. So that's it for the movement phase. And now we're going to go with the shooting phase here on turn 5. All right, he's going to use his heavy flamer. He can get 3 guys without hitting my guys there. So wounding on 3s. Okay, so 1 wound, 1 3-up, he's good. All right, these guys are going to fire into these guys. So I've got 2 storm bolters and an assault cannon, hitting on 3s. Okay. All right, greens are going to be wounding on 4s, blacks wounding on 2s. All right, so we've got 3 armor saves, 3 3+s. He makes them all. Well done. All right, he's going to fire his storm bolter into these guys, hitting on 2s, wounding on 4s. Nothing. All right, that's going to be it for shooting phase, so we'll come back to you with the charges. All right, these guys are going to charge into here. So we got 2 melta-guns, hitting on 6s. Nope. Then we've got plasma pistol. Nope. Crack grenade. Yes. No. And then we've got pistol. Nope. All right, and they are going to be, they're in. Yep, so they're in, so we'll move them in and move on. And now these guys are going to be charging into them. So we got, these are the 2 melta-guns. Nope, nothing there. So their charge is going to be, I need basically a 3-inch charge because it's moving through dangerous terrain or difficult terrain. They are in. So we'll come back to you with the fight sub phase. All right, we're going to start with the fight sub phase over here. I actually forgot my guys have Hammer of Wrath. So 4 guys made into base contact, wounding on 4s. Nothing. All right. So now we'll come back with his attacks here. 6 attacks because I moved through cover, so I don't have grenades. So hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s. So 2+ armor saves. They're good. So now my attacks coming in here. We'll do my Interrogator Chaplain first. So he's got 3 base +1 for the charge, hitting on 3s. Alrighty, re-rolling the first round of combat. Wounding on 2s. Okay, we've got 3 wounds, 3 pluses. One guy dead. And then we've got the maces coming in here. So we got 2 base each, plus 1 for the charge each. So these are all going to be hitting on 3s. Re-rolling because of first round of combat.
What are the black ones?
They're the same thing. I just ran out of dice there. Alrighty, so now these are going to be wounding on 2s. AP3. So he is dead. All right, so they will consolidate and we'll move on. All right, moving on over to here. My sergeant, initiative's F4. We'll just roll my sergeant first. So he's got 2 base plus 1 for the charge, hitting on 4s. All right, 2 hits, wounding on 4s. So that's 2 dead because it's AP3, but they'll be able to strike back. So we've got 4 guys attacking here at initiative step 4, hitting on 4s. Wow, that's really good roll in there. Alrighty. And then wounding on 4s. All right, that's a wound over there. Yep. And then another 2 there. All right, so we got 4 wounds coming in here. 4 2 pluses. They're good. All right, then we'll go to initiative step 1. So I've got 2 guys with power fist coming in, 2 base plus 1 for the charge, hitting on 3s, or hitting on 4s. Sorry. Oh, nothing. And now his power fist gets to attack back, hitting on 4s, wounding on 2. It's a wound. 5 up invul save. No, so one of my guys is dead. So then, well, he would have come in, so I think he's going to go because they would have had to consolidate into combat. So, all right, so I think I still won by 1. So, do you want to roll your leadership -1?
There are people who still play here.
They're good, so they will be locked in combat. All right, so we'll come back to you with. That's the end of the Dark Angel's turn here on turn 5. So we'll come back to you with the Space Wolves turn after movement phase for them on turn 5, which is not going to be a whole lot of movement. All right, movement phase, shooting phase, on to the assault phase here for Space Wolves on turn 5. So he's got 4 attacks coming in here at initiative step 4, 2 hits, 1 wound, 1 2 plus. He's good. And then my sergeant's going to attack back. He's got 2 attacks, hitting on 4s, nothing. So now we're down to initiative step 1. We'll do his. Hitting on 4s, 2 hits, wounding on 2s, got 2 wounds, 2 5-ups. Oh, they made him. Now my guy with the power fist, hitting on 4s, 1 hit, wounding on 2. That's a wound. So roll. What's up?
Look out, sir.
Oh, look out, sir. Nope. So now do you want to roll leadership? Just -1. They failed it, and his initiative is 5. Mine, so he's running away. So he runs away 7 inches. So, yeah.
Sport fisherman.
Alrighty. So, do you want to roll a die, see if that's when the game ends? It doesn't, so we'll come back to you with after movement phase for Dark Angels on turn 6. All right, so that's the movement phase. These guys shoved in this way. These guys shuffled in this way. These guys moved up this way.
I just want to point out my guy's about to set.
What's up?
He's about to set.
Oh yeah, he's like, yeah. If you look over here, this guy right in here is actually about to shoot himself in the face with his plasma gun. He's like, too many Terminators. All right, I like that. All right, so we're going to move on to the shooting phase here. We'll do the flamer first. So from the land speeder. So it's 2 hits there, wounding on 3s. All right, 2 wounds, 2 3-ups. Made them both. All right. Then we're going to go into the shooting phase from the Terminators there. So we've got Stormbolter and Assault Cannon hitting on 3s. All righty. Wounding on 4s and 2s. Okay, 1 rending and 2 armor saves. And he made the 2 armor saves, so 1 guy is dead. And then, sure, he's going to shoot his Stormbolter, because you got to throw your dice, kids. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on a 4. That's wound. 3 up armor, he makes it. All right. So leadership, 7. He made it, so he's good. I'm going to charge with those guys.
Crack grenade.
Crack grenade. That's a hit. Not a wound. All right. Charge distance. 3 inches, I think, may be enough to get him in. So they will be in. So we'll come back to you with the fight stuff phase.
Did they want to
All right. Nah. We'll go here. So here comes his attacks back. Hitting on 4s. Oh, snap. Wounding on 4s. Got 1. 2 up armor save. No, 1 guy will be dead. So I'm going to go back with my sergeant here at the same initiative step. My sergeant's actually going to die. I'm going to kill the sergeant, but he gets to attack back because he's got the same initiative step there. So hitting on 4s. All right, 2 hits. Wounding on 4s. AP3, so he is dead. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how the game ends. The Dark Angels table the Space Wolves. That was brutal. I mean, they took a whole lot of the first.
They took no prisoners, so now you don't know where the Wolfen are.
It's true, they took no prisoners, so we don't know where the Wolfen are. We're not sure where they are on this planet, so we're going to have to keep scouring it. And I mean, to be honest, they took out a whole lot of Terminators and bikes there. So the first and second companies are kind of hurting after this battle here with a whole bunch of Space Wolf dude bros on foot. So, but yeah, that's how it goes. It was super brutal, super fun. I was excited just to see how it paired out, and I think the difference maker was once these guys started getting into combat, they just started wiping people. So that's kind of what they're there for. That's what they do. So yeah, that's how it was. It was a lot of fun. I had a great time. Hope you all enjoyed it. So share, like, and subscribe to the video as always. I've been Phil, the Glacial Geek. My opponent's been Kurt, and until next time, have fun.